Yo guys, it's Slander here and welcome back to another video, my good friends on the internet. And today I'm gonna be talking about analog, specifically these lovely things right here, because I think they're actually very interesting, obviously. Because I just got a whole bunch of them today, got like 3 more today actually. They're all used as well. I think they're fairly fascinating pieces of technology, obviously, including the VCR as well, the thing that's even recording this video. And by the way, if you really want to know, videotape can be fairly decent. You ever seen any of my videos that have ever been shot on high 8? If you look on the very beginning of this channel, you will see those videos. Those videos that have been shot on high 8 tape. The quality is actually fairly good, which is insane because guess what? High 8 isn't even digital at all. It is 100% analog. And mind you, high 8 is high. This, my high 8 camcorder right here, my Samsung high 8 camcorder. And first of all, I'm gonna eject the tape. This thing is absolutely tiny, as you can see. It is really small, and it's really close to broadcast quality as well, which is also very impressive, especially for something that is this tiny and that is not digital at all. And it's better quality than VHS, and that's because it has more lines. And it's also a lot smaller as well, which is pretty quite impressive. There was actually Betacam. It was a professional format, and it was really good quality. It was pretty much a high 8, but it was the size of a VHS tape, and you were able to store a lot of information on those because the tape was actually the same size as this. If you want to get a Betacam these days, I think that might be a little bit difficult, but something I really want one of these days if I ever get enough cash for it. Just realizing just how small this is and yet how good a quality high 8 really is, it's just absolutely impressive. But also Video 8 is also fairly good quality because it's also just insanely stable. That's the really insane thing, is that there's no glitches. I mean, there are some glitches with high 8 and Video 8, but it is insanely stable, especially with this camera right here. Now, I think that might have to do something with the digital processing on it, but it also is just due to the fact that there's more lines as well, and it's more suited for actually recording home videos. Whenever copying this onto VHS, because this is an analog format, you would think there would be a lot of generation loss, but there really isn't. There's barely any generation loss at all, which I do find fairly impressive. Even with like the VHS-C. VHS-C is just pretty much just standard VHS at the end of the day. It just shrunken down. There might be some differences in like the way the image is actually recorded on the tape, but in general it's not insanely that different. This thing is pretty impressive for its age. It almost looks like digital footage, except there's like one thing that definitely does make it stand out a little bit, and that is sometimes there will be like glitch lines going across the screen. But yeah, analog tape can actually be fairly good quality. These things, at some point actually, back in the early 2000s, there was actually HD VHS, standard analog video, but instead of having it at 480p, they were able to squeeze 1000 lines on it, or 1080i resolution onto one of these pieces of tape right here, and it was actually really impressive. It is absolutely amazing seeing that even in action. I once watched a pretty good video about it. I'll definitely flash that video on the screen. That is sort of it. My rant on VHS, and how actually fairly decent it is. Good quality analog tape can be, because high 8 is fairly impressive if you have like a fairly modern camera like what I have that is from the 2000s. It's fairly decent. But yeah, anyway, this is just my video on VHS. Leave a like if you liked this video, obviously, and yeah, I'll see you guys right on the next one. Have a good day, everybody, and bye.